Hello, good morning. I am in my backyard garden reading from the Bible. Today I'm reading from the Gospel according to John, verses 13 through 25 in chapter 2. In these verses it talks about Jesus cleansing the temple. But before I get started, I want to talk just a little bit about what you see in my video today. Today I'm showing you some ground cover that we have. It's kind of underneath a tree, so it's an area that's a little more shaded. And this ground cover is called a juga. And in the spring, it gets these beautiful purple flowers. Later on, it just has kind of greenish, purplish leaves. But in the spring, it gets these beautiful purple flowers. Okay, enough about the garden. Back to Bible reading. Today, I'm reading from the Gospel according to John, chapter 2, verse 13 through 25, where it talks about Jesus cleanses the temple. The reading begins. The Passover of the Jews was near, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. In the temple he found people selling cattle, sheep, and doves, and the money changers seated at their tables. Making a whip of cords, he drove all of them out of the temple, both the sheep and the cattle. He also poured out the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables. He told those who were selling the doves, "Take these things out of here. Stop making my Father's house a marketplace." His disciples remembered that it was written, "Zeal for your house will consume me." The Jews then said to him, "What sign can you show us for doing this?" Jesus answered them, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. In 3 days I will raise it up." The Jews then said, "This temple has been under construction for 46 years, and you will raise it up in 3 days?" But he was speaking of the temple of his body. After he was raised from the dead, his disciples remembered that he had said this, and they believed the scripture and the word that Jesus had spoken. When he was in Jerusalem during the Passover festival, many believed in his name because they saw the signs that he was doing. But Jesus, on his part, would not entrust himself to them because he knew all people and needed no one to testify about anyone. For he himself knew what was in everyone. This ends the reading.